Reviewing That Show. We here review that show. And if you think we can't, then we can still view that show. All the people be trying to view like us, but you know they can. It's Marty, and that's it.
Review That Show, bitch!
When you hit me, you just woke up. I was like, shit, nigga. I just got home, so you just like perfect timing.
Let's cool. I was glad that worked out, man.
Yeah.
I was getting nervous. I was like, oh shit, fuck, what am I gonna do? Well, let me see if Bats is they ain't respond back. I'm like, okay, well I guess I'm off. I'm like, I could go see Toy Story, but then I was like, okay, there's a 7:45 show and nobody's in there. Okay, maybe I could go do that. Well, wait. Let me see if Bats is still free. Because I was like, I didn't even know if you had got my text message when I said that I had the gig. I didn't know if you had gotten that part. So I was like, oh, I wonder if he even knows. Hope he's not expecting me. Let me hit him up.
I was totally expecting you.
Oh, were you really? Okay, cool. See, I'm glad I hit you up. That's what I was thinking. I was like,
because 5 hit me. It was wondering if we could meet today to talk some 48 shit.
Right.
And I was like, well, because he got kids now, so he has a very specific amount of time he could link. He said between 7 and 10, what you doing? I'm like, well, I believe I'm podcasting at 7. I believe. Right. So I was like, you know what I mean? I was gonna give you to 7. I was gonna hit you though, bitch.
You was gonna hit me? No, I remember the last time I was like, I waited on you, and I was like, damn, I could have went there earlier if I had just hit you up.
I'm glad
so
you hit me.
Let me hit him up this time.
Right now,
I was about to go try to see Toy Story if I didn't hear anything back from you. That was gonna be the plan.
Yeah, that's gotta be seen, man. Child's Play.
You haven't seen it yet?
No, son.
Oh, okay. I thought y'all had seen that instead of Child's Play.
No, because so she out the blue want to see Child's Play, not even knowing that we talked on the podcast about seeing it. You know what I'm saying?
Great.
So, like, this been a 2-day mission that's not happened. So
I really want to have y'all's opinion. Did she like?
We haven't seen it yet.
Well, okay.
We're going to see it.
But did you like the original at all?
I like 1 and 2.
You like 1 and 2? Okay.
Yeah, I like Chucky.
Does she like the others?
She likes. I
likes some of them. She's
seen them all.
Okay, cool.
I can't speak for her as to which one, because she just said the other day, because she's seen ones I haven't. I haven't seen the last 2.
Yeah.
Seen the Chucky, Bride of Chucky, all that other shit.
Yeah, Cult of Chucky.
I ain't seen none of them.
Okay.
I stopped probably at. Was there a 4th one?
Oh, dude, I think they're like on 7 before they stopped.
I might have seen 4 Chucky movies, dog, and I like the first 2 especially. The 3rd one I can stomach, but it's like when I saw it back in the day, it didn't bother me. When I saw it later years, I was like, oh, this is the whack one to me.
Oh,
like,
really? Yeah.
The summer camp and it's
the
like
boot camp. Yeah, that they put him in. I mean, I'll never, as a child, I'll never get the image of that dude diving on that grenade to like basically save everybody. Like Chucky pulls the pin on that grenade, throws it out in the middle of him, and then that motherfucker with the glasses on, like, I'll save everybody. He jumps on that bitch, and that bitch blows up, and that nigga's not there no more.
Part 3 is entertaining, son. I'm just saying, like, it lost its edge. Like, you know what I mean? 1 and 2 feel like horror movies.
When they switched the kid, it's like it lost something for me.
1 and 2 feel like horror movies, dog. 3 felt like, you know what happens to a lot of them when they start becoming more funny and campy than like actually trying to scare me. Like what happened later in the Freddy movies. Yeah. That happens almost all the horror movies at some point. Like they get way more jokey and campy about the character versus trying to, you know.
Once he got like a sidekick, it just turned into pure comedy from there on.
You dig? So, but I'm still curious to see how they're going to flip it. You feel me? And like I said, we're supposed to go one day. What happened that day? Something random happened and it fucked up the whole day. Then we were supposed to go the next day.
And it got
sold out.
Yeah, when you told me that, I was like, nigga, are you sure? I'm like, where were y'all going? Was this a broad showing or AMC?
It was only showing at Elmwood. It wasn't showing at Broad. It wasn't showing at Clearview. It was showing at Elmwood, West Bank, Chalmette. Like Clearview on this particular day, Clearview and Broad did not have any showings of Child's Play. Trippy, and it was like a weekday. So when we get there, and it wasn't that was the only thing sold out. It was sold out. See, all these people were here for Toy Story. Because they had this long fucking line, dog. Yeah. And she on Movie Pass, so she actually has to go up to the register.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Got it. We're still doing that.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
So she has to go to the register to get the ticket, and this line was like dumb. It was dumb, son. So it's not like Child's Play was just popping like that. I think it just sold out because we had to stand in that dumbass line all that time just to get so she could get her ticket. Yeah. And the next showing was like at 11 that freaking night, and I had to do something. So we're gonna see it, but it's gonna be like a 2 toy type movie at some point. Toy Story and Child's Play gotta get knocked out.
Alright, that's cool. I'm gonna get Toy Story out the way.
Yeah, bro. Definitely go see it. But as far as your question of Mike,
I wanna know what y'all think. I can't wait.
Did you like it?
Never
mind. Nope, you took too long. We're gonna get to it.
I have feelings. It has merits. I enjoy it.
No,
I enjoyed it.
That's
I like it. I enjoy it.
That's good to hear. You were entertained.
Mm-hmm.
Like mine. Anyway,
all I want to know is when is the interview happening?
Oh God! What's the date? Saturday. I got a reminder.
Really?
Yeah, I got to remind her and Lawrence that we.
Dope. Okay.
That we're interviewing
Sam.
Miss Tanyelle Wavers on Saturday to make up for that deleted interview. I got some more people for acting while black. Though. I've been slipping. I mean, a lot of shit going on. But yeah, bruh. To answer your question on DC Universe, no Ninja Turtles and Batman still has not made it.
Bullshit.
I feel like they're starting to give up on this anyway because they, like I said, that Warner Brothers app is coming.
Have you watched that Swamp Thing?
Nope.
Okay. You interested at all?
Nope.
Oh wow. All right.
And what's funny is I used to watch the old Swamp Thing used to come on Sci-Fi, the show, and there's this one piece of imagery that stuck with me as a kid and messed me up. Some kind of way, it was somebody's kid. They made it seem like he died, and he really didn't die. These people really just kidnapped him and brought him to like this facility to be like their little pet project forever, and they never knew. And I don't know if they ever like found the kid later on, but I remember as a kid when I thought that was just the end of the story, I was like fucked up mentally. I was like, damn, that little boy, they think he dead, and he really just about to go be experimenting on for life and shit, and the episode went off like that, and I was like, this is dark. So I ain't saying that's what put a bad taste in my mouth about Swamp Thing or anything.
Right.
It's just, I don't know. I'm not this. I remember watching the Sci-Fi Swamp Thing because again, anything superhero comic book related, I watched growing up. But it didn't leave enough of an impression for me to care about this one. People like the first episode from what I hear, so I'm gonna give it a shot possibly someday in the future. But yeah,
I heard that it was canceled. Is that true?
One season canceled.
Yeah. Okay.
Canceled.
That wouldn't inspire me to go.
Everybody said it was good. What happened? The reason it was canceled was because of they said it was very expensive to make, and they were having like creative differences as far as people who was making it. So it was really like it wasn't because the show sucked.
Right.
Just got canceled before the show came out. It got canceled before it came out, son.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Still though, it's sort of like you could just go and throw that in garbage.
I mean, it exists.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you giving this to us? There will be no satisfaction. They didn't treat this, like, there's no way in hell they treated this first season like it was going to be their last season. So they clearly shot it as a continuation.
And we will never have more.
And then won't have more, so why even give it to us?
So you said, you know
what I mean? Like, y'all are completely in control of this. It's not like it's a network thing. They are completely in control of this.
Marty, people got to get paid.
Why would they? I know.
People did a job. They did a job, son. If you worked on this show, if you gave this show months of your life and it never came out, wouldn't you feel away?
As a creative, I completely side with that, hands down. There's no argument here. As a viewer,
that sucks. Yeah,
this is such a jerk off.
It makes me not want to watch it because I know at the end of it I will be unsatisfied.
No matter what.
No matter what.
Yeah, and that I can't get down with it because of that.
Well, that's one thing I will give. We're gonna get into Jessica Jones later, but that's one thing I will give Jessica Jones: the fact of they knew going in that they were done.
Yeah, but they still gave it the fuck. They threw everything at us though, dude.
Because they knew.
They knew, but then they didn't take that. They didn't use that as an excuse to slack in any way.
That's what
they went harder.
I'm agreeing.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm agreeing. All I'm saying is, all the things that wound up playing out this season, I feel like if they had more time, they probably would have played out in like a 5th or 6th season. You know what I mean?
Oh, you know what? I don't know if I wanted that. I kind of like this because even if we're kind of looking at this as somewhat accelerated because there's only one season left.
Yeah.
They still have ways to go from here.
Yeah.
Like they could do so much more. And it's like
really want to go. What's going on with you, Trish? What's going to happen with you, Trish? Ooh.
Right?
But before we get into that, let's get some news.
Let's
get some news.
Yes, right.
Welcome to the Reviewing Dat Show. You're here with the Martys. No J.Steel.
Yeah.
You feel me? She didn't do her homework. I'm sorry. She didn't do her homework. See, the previous time she missed because she been being an actor lady, a fat girl. She about to be on Essence as one of the official foodies for Essence Eats.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Dope.
son.
Okay,
Get it
cool.
in.
Yeah, I've been watching the YouTube stuff. Actually, I haven't seen it since. I've been kind of watching the stuff. It's like she hasn't showed up since.
She's all over IG and you're never on social media.
Oh, really? Is she all over IG?
I mean, that's where all her stuff mainly go because she has a fat girl Nola IG.
There's a fat girl no IG. Okay,
Yeah.
I only watched the YouTube stuff. I gotta follow that.
I'm gonna tell her that. That's funny. I didn't know. That's funny that you be watching this. I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, people missing you on that YouTube, girl.
Yeah,
People
I'll be on
watching
the
this
YouTube.
shit, man. So like, nah, man. So yeah, man. So like, for the 3 days of Essence at noon, she's there as a correspondent on the Essence Eats.
I have that weekend off, man. I'm gonna try to just make all the rounds, man.
Shouts out to Raheem
fun,
Blasty.
bro.
He has a performance popping.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope.
So like, yeah, man. So
Yeah.
But
It's gonna be
no,
fun.
no.
This is gonna be dope. Essence weekend, man.
Yeah.
This shit's gonna be dope.
It's gonna be nice, dog.
Yeah.
But she can't make it today because we're talking Jessica Jones.
Yes.
And she ain't even past the second episode of Jessica Jones. I'm putting you
Right.
out there. Sorry, Jessica Steele.
Aww.
Jessica still got to do her homework, so she in timeout. But she will have a Sabrina review because she ate that up like a monster.
Cool.
And I don't watch
I finished
Sabrina.
it.
You
Yeah, I finished
it?
the second season.
So y'all got something.
It was
to
a
talk
while ago though, but yeah, I could talk about it. I'm sure.
about.
Yeah.
But not now.
Yeah.
But,
Not now.
It's that actor guy, Mr. Bass in the building. What's Yap?
This is your favorite host, Marty, and I'm emotionally shutting down. That's a Trish quote, everybody. Just so you guys know.
Trish.
It's a Trish quote. One of the funniest fucking moments of the season. Just want to say.
One of the most frustrating characters.
Yeah, but
Ever.
We'll get to it. We will get.
But welcome to the
Yes.
show, y'all, man.
Welcome.
Like, we're gonna be reviewing Jessica Jones season 3, the final season.
Yes.
Yep, nigga found ate that up. You feel me? Before we get to all
I
that,
know, dude. Wasn't it great though?
there's some news to be had. There's some
Yes.
news to be had. There's some trailers to be seen. For
Oh,
instance,
really? Okay, what we got?
Teen Titans Go versus Teen Titans. There's a
Oh, there's actual trailer?
debut. It's a deal. It's a thing. Let's see what's
Okay.
now.
Do I need any?
Hold up. Y'all motherfuckers gonna get this sound together. Let's try this again. Oh, that's a commercial. Commercial.
Is that the new Doom game? Oh, actually,
Whatever.
it don't look special.
Welcome to my arena. Face your challenges.
They're the serious versions of us.
Just what we need to kick us up a notch. Let's prove we're the best Titans in the multiverse. So, you think I know who's behind this?
I'm there.
Guys, that's right. We will conquer the multiverse together, and there's nothing you can do to stop us.
We are in the danger. It is time for the cooperation.
Oh, come on!
Oh, wow, yay, we're all besties now.
What took you so long?
Santa Claus. He's right there.
Is this good or bad?
The cost of being a hero. Brooding heroes.
Their Robin is so handsome.
Titans, go!
Teen Titans versus Teen Titans Go.
Oh, it's going straight to DVD.
Yep, hopefully to the DC universe. That would be kind of cool. You guys can,
the first week.
Apparently not the second week, or the third, you know.
Probably a month later.
We shall.
Cross your fingers.
How you felt about it? How it look? How it hit?
So my question I was gonna ask beforehand was, do I need to watch any Teen Titans Go, because that's the thing I'm completely in the dark on. because I never really watched that show. Never really clicked on it. I've seen snippets here and there. I kind of get the gist of it or whatever. Yeah, I know.
It's on your old lady.
I know, but is it worth a watch? Oh, it is worth a watch.
Funny.
It feels like the kiddie version. In fact, it feels like the kiddie version of, like they say in the trailer, of the other one.
And see, that's what happened, and that's what was the bad pub about it. Because that's how I felt. Because I was a Teen Titans fan, and I like serious cartoons and shit when it comes to my hero stuff. So for the longest,
it was real written too.
I didn't watch Teen Titans Go forever because I thought, kiddie version, blah, boom, fuck it. One day, I was sitting with somebody. I don't even know who it was, dog. And I just started putting it on. I don't remember who it was. A kid, so it might have been somebody I taught. Might have been J.Steel kid. I don't know. All I know is I put that shit on, and I'm just joked out. I'm like, wait, this shit's actually funny. Teen Titans Go is actually funny. The movie, pretty good. Teen Titans Go to the movies. Check it out. I advise you before you check this. Bring some of that shit, first. Man.
Okay.
It's actually funny. My question is, how are the two vibes gonna meet? The original Teen Titans had light moments.
Yeah.
But that bitch went dark too.
It felt like the was the animated Batman tone to it at certain points.
Teen Titans Go is never dark.
Yeah, I know. But I can't remember if this was the movie or not. I do remember an episode where they. Oh, you know what? Never mind. It's far away now. But I do remember watching a piece where they kind of blended, like some genres or maybe like some old style. I don't know. I can't remember. Never mind. It's kind of fading away now. Anyway, yeah, I'll give it a shot. I'll give the Teen Titans Go a shot. I definitely wanted to at least watch that first movie because I was gonna at least be familiar with the characters, if not the sort of tone overall of everything. So. I'm definitely gonna check that out beforehand. Is this any bit of a disappointment for you that it's going straight to DVD versus the movies since the last one went to the movies?
No disappointment whatsoever. Because not every especially when it comes to animated, bro, I like that we get quality animated straight to us. Not everything needs to go to theaters.
Word.
You know what I mean? Certain stories. I don't think this story between these two is going to be that major that people would probably get. I think it's the smarter way to put on digital Blu-ray. If you're interested, it's a niche thing. If you're interested in seeing those two together, cool. If you're not, fuck, we're still making money.
Word.
Okay. Like Teen Titans Go to the Movies was a big thing because the show is very popular, especially with kids. But I feel like if they make another Teen Titans Go to the Movies, they need an even bigger obstacle to face or something. I don't know.
Okay.
I think it's just fine the way it is. But the thing is, funny.
You would figure it had the same potential though. If the show is popular, that we love the original Teen Titans, or at least that darker version. So like that would have got me to the theater. Cause like before we find out it's going straight to DVD, I'm like, oh, okay, so I'm going to the theater to see this.
But I feel like Teen Titans Go to the Movies could have been somebody's even introduction to Teen Titans. I feel like it was just this more open story. Them versus the old them is for a specific fan.
Which I feel like is both demographics, so that's like it's a win-win in terms of like it going to the like I felt like you
could bring your average 7-year-old to see Teen Titans Go to the Movies. Yeah. You can't bring your average 7-year-old necessarily to see Teen Titans versus Teen Titans Go because they might even watch the other Teen Titans. So it's a specific niche audience that's going to be very interested in this more so than a general audience, which is why I understand why they went to Blu-ray. But the funny thing is, one of the fucking post-credit scenes in Teen Titans Go to the Movies was them hacking this universe.
Yeah.
So that's, I guess, if there was any disappointment, the fact that it makes you feel like maybe that was your original plan. But we'll never know.
Yeah, I always wonder if you lose because somebody evaluates something in terms of like, well, this is enough to go to the theaters. This warrants a theatrical run, and then somebody discerns, well, this isn't worth a theatrical run.
Yeah.
And so with this just straight out of the gate, somebody said this isn't worth a theatrical run. I just kind of Like, oh, are we gonna, like, what did you guys mess up? Why isn't this worth the theatrical run? This should definitely, times 2 be worth a theatrical run. So
maybe they just counted the numbers and figured letting it out at this point, just like this, would just make them more money.
It's quicker, yeah. Could be. Video on demand is big as a motherfucker. People invest a lot in their home theater.
So you gotta do a lot of shit to get a person to come to the movies these days. That's why we have all these event ass movies, dog.
Yeah, that's true.
So why take that lick? See, look at those joints that went straight to Netflix and it was like, look, we gonna make our money on Netflix because we don't want to even even gamble in that manner.
Right. Yeah, I saw something the other, like, did we ever talk? We never talked about it, did we? See You Yesterday.
I didn't see it.
Oh, you didn't see it? Okay. Dang, you still haven't seen it yet?
You want me to watch it?
I do.
Watch it.
I liked it at the time. It's something I just didn't mention because I always thought we'd get to it, but I really enjoyed that movie.
Funny enough, I had a friend of mine, Rachael, just put on her Facebook profile maybe 2 days ago. See You Yesterday is my favorite movie of the year or something like. She was like, she is in love with it.
It is a very dope movie. Oh man, it got me in my feelings.
I mean, the concept is cool, and I plan to watch it.
Yeah,
but I think I just didn't watch it and then lost it.
I forgot about it until I just recently. But yes, just saw it yesterday.
That shit cold.
Was it yesterday or today? I can't remember. I just recently saw it.
I dug it a lot.
I fucking like that movie a lot too, dude. We should talk about that one too.
That's about it right now. I love it.
Okay, fair enough. Okay,
Beats was great.
Beats was amazing. People won't give the movie merit. Well, whatever. People feel how they feel. Say what you will about ATL, but thought it was a dope movie. People have their problems. Most of them are T.I. as a high school student, which I have no argument for. But if that's your problem, hey, listen, I get it. But Chris Robertson, that was like his first the theatrical debut. He was like this Atlanta video director, and he was just like, I don't know, he always did some dope stuff. And in this movie, man, having Anthony Anderson just sort of in the pocket of this character dude, in the pocket of this character dude, and also too, so the trailer gave me a different impression. Like the trailer made me feel like this kid was like sort of like some like special needs or something like that, right? Mm-hmm. And to sort of get right into it in the very beginning, it's like, oh no, like something bad's gonna happen. PTSD, yeah, like he's going through trauma, like that like those are like he's been triggered. What I'm seeing in the trailer, so I'm like, oh shit, something bad's gonna happen. I'm like, oh shit, what's gonna happen? And then when his mom called his sister to go get him, I was like, oh damn, okay, something's gonna happen there. And
I didn't watch the trailer.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, you didn't watch the trailer?
I went in that bitch fresh.
That is, you had the better experience.
I went in there, I didn't know what the movie was about. So Anthony Anderson, I saw you do with the headphones on.
So you didn't know nothing?
I knew nothing about the movie. I just clicked it.
So how did
One of the most random things, because I usually don't do that.
My mind blew up today when I realized that the friend record producer, like, you know, you white boy? You white boy. You know where you've seen him before?
What?
Black Klansman. He's the slow white boy in the I hate them niggas. They sure can dance.
I got you.
Like that's him. Okay. And I was like, oh shit, because it came on today on HBO, and I was like, holy shit, that really is him.
Yep.
And it's like, oh fuck, like anyway, yeah, mine blew up. Mine blew up, dude. Because I'm like, he has kind of still the same pace. But I was like, wow, that's a dope transformation there. But anyway, damn it, this is why you need Black Actopedia. Crazy Eyes from Orange Is the New Black.
Aduba
Azusa, thank you.
That's not her name.
That's not?
That's not, I'm close.
You got the first name right.
I'm very close.
You definitely got the first name right.
But
yeah,
the mom,
she was really dope too. The slow sort of what's the word?
Uzo Aduba. There we go.
There you go. I know you Black Actopedia yelling it out.
Yeah, motherfucker.
So, but she was dope, sort of in that sort of turn where I don't know. It's like when she's sitting at the table and she's talking to her son, and she's like, don't treat me like I'm the one who's crazy. And then it's like up until that point, it's like we kind of up until that point, it's like you kind of can argue that she isn't, but it's like when everything plays out up until that moment, there, it's like. No, you are. You are crazy.
But we're
being crazy.
trauma.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, definitely.
That's the whole
definitely
deal.
understood.
Like, trauma is the whole the base of all of this. And I was just like, dude, I was so captivated, dude. I remember I just pressed play. I just didn't even move. I got inspired as a writer. Because I was like, this is a cooler story that you just told here. I got inspired as a filmmaker. I was like, it was great to see all these black actors killing it, dog. Anthony Anderson killing it. The one playing his ex-wife, their whole storyline was like,
oh yeah, she was dope. Yeah,
you know, like and then you said, Uzo Aduba, she killing as the mom because you like, even though like you wanting her to, your son need to be let go. You understand why she the way she is because she lost her fucking husband in a freaking military in a war, and she freaking. Or did he come back? I know he died.
He said he came back and he fought. He dodged all those bullets just to come back and die of a heart attack. That's a line that your boy said.
So her husband died. Her daughter get killed. Like I said, I didn't see that coming because once again, I know what the movie was about. I didn't know what it was about, so I'm just watching that bitch.
You had the dumbest experience. Like I am waiting.
When some blew her head up, son, I was fucked. I was like, wait, what? What are we doing?
I'm waiting, my nigga.
What are we doing?
I'm like, I know something bad gonna happen to this cat. And her, I was like, okay, that's gonna be the tragic thing that's gonna propel him into, whatever this next stage that he's gonna go into. So I'm like, all right. But that whole damn man, that whole story was just so real. I was like, please don't leave the poor girl at peril. He was bruh.
Son.
It's so, you got to give a shout out to also to whoever is a part of the music supervisor, music department or whatever, who has come up with the music and stuff for these movies, because that's sort of the unsung heroes of this thing. Like that shit's got to really, really work. You know what I'm saying? We got to believe that shit with our ears. Yeah. And they did amazing there. So like shout out to
name, man. His name should be coming up. Big up to Davies. Davies was, I liked how he did that too.
Wait, who's that?
That's the thug nigga that he a rapper in real life named Davies.
Is that the dude who brings like Lil Breezy?
Yeah, he brings a chick in.
Yeah, okay.
And they always, screw over Anthony Anderson in the end. Okay. Khalil Everidge is the main character's name. The actor's name. Khalil Everidge, you killed that dude.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh my God, dog.
Yeah, you carried that.
It's the only thing he's ever done. Wait, hold up.
Oh really? Wow.
No. He's done 4 things.
Okay. This is great. He definitely carried the movie, man.
He's in Cobra Kai. I've not watched that yet.
I haven't watched the second. I don't think I got past the first season.
He has an episode on The Shy.
Oh, okay, all right.
And,
season 1.
This past season, I guess. I would say 2019.
Okay.
And he was August Monroe, which is about to propel you, Khalil Everidge. You did that, I believe, every moment. It just all worked. It was so natural.
Was a great movie, yeah.
It was natural. Dealing with like I said, with the trauma, with the PTSD, with the anxiety, with the panic attacks, with the shy guy, but still, like, everything really worked. That was a great character. That was a great turn. Yeah. Like, I recommend this movie to the, like, highest, dude. Like, I just was very captivated by it, and it was so simple. It was a simple story. But they just played it just right. Even Anthony Anderson, who's usually playing these heroic roles, but he was really a shady motherfucker. But I love when they cast people that you naturally want to trust as shady people in films, because it tugs at you in different ways. Like if Paul Rudd's playing a bad guy, it's like, damn, Paul Rudd, I love you, man.
I like you a lot,
but you keep doing these bad things, and I just do like. Go watch it if you're listening. If you haven't watched it already, man, it's like if we was on the Your30 podcast, that would be the number one recommendation.
Yeah, that was gonna be my recommend next week. Cause I just recently saw it, and it's definitely up there for me. It stuck with me. Anthony Anderson, man, watching, cause now they're rerunning Blackish on BET. So
wait, pause. Hold your thought. I just want to say, for people listening, beats is about. This cat man has a natural knack for producing beats and such, and as we already spoiled, his sister get murdered, and that traumatizes him and his mom, and he has to move, and he doesn't even go outside anymore, and he catches the eye of Anthony Anderson, who's a disgraced talent manager, and working
security at the school now.
Yeah, so he's trying to get the dude, his name is August, to open up a bit and get his beats out there so they both can come up. And this gonna be one time where we're not gonna spoil anything else about the film. That we've spoiled enough.
Yeah,
we spoiled enough, but we can still talk about it though.
Yeah,
Anthony Anderson.
Yeah, his transformation, man, or at least his growth over the years. Because I remember now, what was the name of that show? I think it was City Guys or something like that. That used to come on Saturday mornings on NBC, and then the next thing I saw him in was Big Mama's House. Yeah, and like that was on the other day, and I was like, oh shit, look at old Anthony Anderson there.
You remember K-Ville?
K-Ville?
Yeah.
That was a show, the short-lived New Orleans show, right?
Put quotations around New Orleans.
I didn't really catch much of it.
Horrible.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay. It got canceled very fast.
Accents were horrible.
Oh, were they?
They were trying real hard on the New Orleans bullshit and it was sucking. They were saying weird shit like going to the Upper Ninth Ward or some shit. Like you could tell they had no New Orleans people on that writing staff or something. They just wanted to do something and shoot it here or something, dog. It was just not popping. But right. You're absolutely right. That Anthony Anderson as an actor, I mean, I think the very first time that you had to take him seriously though, for real, was he had a little small turn into the party, but Whoop That Trick, Hustle and Flow.
Yeah,
he wasn't goofy, he wasn't cracking no jokes. It was a straight.
He wasn't cracking jokes, but he was fucking funny.
He was funny, but he wasn't silly funny.
Right, he was sincere. Yeah,
because for the longest he was like the wisecracking. I'm just gonna get my jokes.
I'm the wisecracking sidekick or best friend or whatever.
But no, he was a regular dude with a marriage. Like that's when you got to really see him just be a person. Was in Hustle and Flow, and I really started appreciating him from that point on.
Me as well.
Then Blackish just
he lost all that fucking weight.
He lost all that weight as well, but then Blackish just set him on fire, dog. Like Blackish did so much for that entire cast.
Yeah, I feel like he had been a part of some. He had his own show on the WB. I think it was called the Anthony Anderson Show. I watched it.
Don't remember that.
Yeah. It was when we were in high school. When this was on, I remember at least, and or maybe it had to be high school. Yeah, it was very short lived. But I pretty much watched every episode to my memory, and it was pretty decent. It just couldn't find its audience for some reason. I think they had it on the wrong night. But he tried. But he. This isn't like I don't know. I've seen him in a couple things. Like when I think about it, that's what I mean. Like in terms of like his growth and sort of the evolution over time. It's like I feel like I have snapshots of it here and there, and it's really cool to kind of end up here. I was like, God damn, man! Like this is when you're at this point. You're in the pocket when you're in front of the camera.
He was on Law and Order for a minute, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. He was on Law and Order too.
And that's serious as well. Anthony Anderson, dog, he had a career, son.
Yeah, man.
When you think about it,
if
I go from like what you're saying, the first time I ever saw him, I probably wouldn't have guessed that he would have had the career that he's had. And it's because he took risks and because he challenged himself. Because he could have just sat on his laurels as the wisecracking fat nigga, and he didn't.
Right. He pushed further, man, and it's like It's about taking chances, because like from what I understand, not from any experience, you could take a chance and that shit'll backfire on you.
True that.
But you know what I'm saying? Like his dramatic turns have all been like really, really good to my knowledge, at least. I can't think of anything I disliked.
He hasn't sucked, but put it like this: Law and Order, he did his thing, but no one took him seriously. I think on the general audience scale, we wanted him to be funny. Mm-hmm. It's like what he does in Blackish, and even what he does in this movie is like the lane that people like, that he really shines the most, where he gets to be dramatic but still have the moments of levity. Because he was so serious on Law and Order, it almost felt like he was in chains. Like, dude, you signed this contract to do drama, and you're being dramatic.
I think he was on the show or the one I didn't. I didn't really watch that. I only watched. Oh, no, I do remember him getting into a fight with Stapler. No, I did watch him a couple times. Yeah, never mind. I did. Yeah, he was kind of serious.
It was just very serious, and it's like Like one thing.
He's kind of an asshole too.
Yeah. I mean, you could just tell that he was
Like,
purposely trying to do a departure from his type. And I would
Yeah.
never hit on that. Because even being in this game will often tell you who you are, who you can be in it. So it's on you at times if you have those opportunities to challenge and buck whatever they try to box you as, go ahead and buck that. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like on my reel, like I got this clip of me when that time I was on Star Trek Continues. And one of my friends was like, "Dog, I love that you have it on." And I was like, I know, appreciate it, because so many times I got to be this gangster nigga a lot of times when I'm auditioning. Like I think I said, we talked before how
fuck the kids.
nigga, fuck them kids happens a lot
Yeah.
in my, as far as things go. So the time I got to
Seance
be
that shit.
a doctor, fuck you.
I think I've seen that movie like more times than I would have if you weren't in it. Because I went back after they put it on Netflix just to see if they had changed anything. And I was like, now I'm done. Then I clicked on it again and I was like, now I'm done. And I went and clicked on it again. And I'm like, I've actually finished it by that point. But, yeah, anyway.
Tales from the Hood 2 still available on Netflix.
Still available.
If
Check
you
it
don't watch
out.
nothing else, just go skip to the second story.
Yeah, there you go.
Just watch mine.
Yeah, there you go.
You don't watch
yeah,
nothing
there
else,
you go.
watch mine.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is the opportunity to play a doctor, like I had to
Right.
jump on that and throw that in my reel, because sometimes they might look at my type and my headshot or what have you and not think doctor. So it's like, Anthony Anderson, I see you, son.
Yeah.
But it's cool that he was able to fall in a nice little pocket that works so well for him. And in this film, he's shining.
Okay.
Everybody's shining, bro.
Yeah, this was a dream cast, and it's sort of like a lot of these folks are maybe even underrated. It's like it was a great get to get everybody together like this, from like even his wife like this, and then, but like also to the lead. I'm not very familiar with him, so I mean I don't know.
He hasn't done much.
He hasn't done very much.
Like
so
I said, he the most he's done was on Cobra Kai. I guess he's a black guy on Cobra Kai. He had 8 episodes on there.
Oh, okay, all right.
Other than that, he had 1 episode on The Shy, and that's it. And this.
Okay. So I mean, yeah, he's fairly new to the scene, it seems. So and he did a great job. It's like you got a whole bunch of talent here, and maybe that to me, see, the only thing I would criticize about the movie that I would have liked I would have wanted done just slightly differently, is to explore sort of that bad side of Anthony Anderson's character that we don't really get much. Like we hear about it and then we kind of get a whole data dump. Well, shit. We say we weren't going to spoil any more of that, so you know.
No, we're not spoiling it.
But
today,
so I'll leave it.
We'll leave it.
I'll leave it there.
Unless there's a we could talk around it. But you're saying, okay, just speaking on like, the darker side of his character, you wish you could have gotten him doing even more obviously darker things than he wound up doing?
I wish we could have been like a part of those like decisions. Like there were a lot of backdoor decisions that we don't really get to see. It's just sort of told to us in exposition. Almost in a way like...
because he did him when he was another person. This current one was he didn't try to do nothing shady until there's a moment like within the story where he has that fork in the road. But for the most part, aside from he did some things that were I don't call it nefarious. He did some shit, but it wasn't
So no, wait, time out. We absolutely have to spoil this. Come on, dude.
No, we don't have. I know a way we can talk around this. Put it like this.
Okay.
He did dirty things at points, right? But none of them ever felt like he was definitely trying to fuck over August.
Okay, so
to me, until that one fork in the road.
If you need to beat me, right? So I don't know if you at this moment or whatever, what have you. But anyway, so there's a moment where he walks into a double cross. Yeah. Anthony Anderson walks into a double cross, right? In that moment, before he leaves that moment, a lot of stuff gets put in his lap. And then we cut. And then they're going...
And that's when we get this darkest thing he did in the whole film. And that
darkest thing he did in the whole... Right.
That's what I
but
feel.
Also, but then there's a darker thing that he does that sort of turns him around in a moment. That gives him... That's like sort of a fork in the road for when he decides, nah, I'm going to do this time. But he does something there in that moment. But he does something there. He makes a deal... Like something happens there that we don't see.
Yeah, but that's what led to the thing that's even darker is what I'm saying.
I would have liked to see how that transpired. How he did he struggle at all to make that decision to do that?
I think they decided to show the struggle within the fork when we get to the real fork.
Okay.
Because like I said,
I feel like they had a certain amount of time and they had to make a decision which way to go in terms of that. Like maybe they could if they had a couple more dollars or a couple more days. But you know what I'm saying? This is sort of what they had the time to do. This is probably what was in the script or whatever. You know, what have you. But I would have liked to see that decision, that like at that point, like whenever the
but we saw that decision, then you would have took some of the tension out when we get to the fork later. Because
I would have preferred
to
be on the same level as those two guys.
Yeah.
Then to have a huge data dump about it and then sort of have to process it all very, very quickly until we jump into the next thing. I would have preferred to just been a fly on the wall of that situation and then go into that scene.
You mean like maybe they could have showed a flashback right before at some point in it so we could have kept the tension and then they could have still showed the scene?
In real time as they went along, it's like...
I think in real time when it took the tension.
They cut, like they could have shown it where they cut. Like when I'm telling you, like when he walks into that double cross and all that stuff gets thrown in his lap.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's where the wheels are spinning, and that's probably where the deal is made, if not.
Yeah.
But instead of letting us see that deal being made,
right,
they cut.
Because they want to keep the tension in the mystery when he goes to da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. That's what I'm saying.
But then they give us this whole data dump about it.
Which is why I'm saying instead of a data dump, maybe they could have then gone to the flashback to finish that scene.
Yeah, okay, all right, fair enough. Yeah, okay,
and then we could have
I got
seen
you
et cetera,
now.
et cetera.
Right, agreed. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Great movie, guys.
Great movie, though. Yeah,
y'all gotta see
great
this
movie.
Joint. Like,
so are we gonna talk freely about it at some point?
I don't know.
Okay, fair enough. But yeah, check it out anyway, though. Definitely, it's worth a watch.
It's highly possible we might talk freely about it at some point. But I'm saying that since I want to recommend it to people because I don't feel like it's getting enough, attention. I don't want to like completely go all spoilerific.
Yeah, I agree.
I want y'all to try to go watch it, and then you know what I mean. It'd be cool if someone sent us a damn email at reviewingdat@gmail.com and be like, "Hey, yo, we're ready. We're ready to hear you guys go deep."
I have a question though, man, about Netflix. Do you have an account or is it Jay that has the account?
It doesn't matter who has the account, Marty. What you asking me?
I'm asking.
That's code for it's our account.
Sorry. Fair enough.
It was not yes.
Yeah. You know what the fucking answer is, you motherfucker. You gotta fuck you asking me, goddammit. No, so cause I have an account and I am debating on whether or not to just cut the ties on it once, like Stranger Things and Orange is the New Black comes out with their season. Just
you're really giving up on Netflix, Marty? Hulu really didn't gotten you. Your nose open for Hulu, huh?
Oh yeah, man.
Hulu been finessing them balls.
And then Disney Plus is about to drop. I know I'm gonna jump on that. So I mean, like,
and Warner Brothers about to drop. That's gonna be crazy. Warner Brothers catalog. You not nuts.
Do I wanna hold on to Netflix? I'm kind of debating.
And
I know my lady would prefer me to. It has the nerve to go up. Well, that's the thing. It went up. That's the only reason why I'm debating on whether to cancel it. But like, here's the thing. Now that I've said that I'm gonna cancel it, I swear to God they're listening, dude. I say I'm gonna cancel it. Pretty much every single thing I've clicked on, I've not only liked, but damn near loved.
They're setting you up.
And and it's like.
Did you know Into the Spider-Verse is on there right now too? Yeah. I watched it earlier.
Shut the front door.
Watched it earlier, buddy. Into the Spider-Verse, ladies and gentlemen, go watch it. It's on Netflix.
Believe I'm about to open, nigga.
I watched this shit out here. Oh,
nigga.
My niggas look at the phone. My niggas check the time just now. He's like, oh yeah.
I have time to go into the living room and watch it. I gotta go put my headphones on.
All right, moving on in the news situation, man. Let's get some more news here, bro.
I don't want to get too late there.
Apparently, Henry Cavill gonna be Sherlock Holmes. Why?
I don't want it. I don't.
So apparently they're doing an Enola Holmes movie.
A what?
Enola Holmes is Sherlock and Mycroft Holmes' younger sister. So apparently he's gonna be Sherlock Holmes, but it's a peripheral character supporting character because the character who is actually about Sherlock's little sister, who's gonna be played by Millie Bobby Brown.
The Stranger Things girl.
Yep, Stranger Things girl.
Yeah.
11. Can you just come back in a good Superman movie, Henry? That'd be cool.
I don't get excited when I hear his name.
The only Sherlock I acknowledge is Downey.
Yeah.
That's
Downey
my Sherlock.
And Cumberbatch.
I heard he was really good.
He was.
I didn't see that show, but I heard he was a really good
I
Sherlock.
didn't finish it, but I watched like the first 2 seasons. He was amazing.
Well,
I loved him. I thought he was dope.
I don't really know what to say about Cavill because he might kill it. I don't want shit on him. I like Henry Cavill.
He might, but he's gonna have to kill it first. Like he's guilty until proven innocent.
Did you see him in Mission Impossible?
Yeah.
Was he good?
Yeah, but he was Yeah.
Why are you begrudgingly giving this man his props though?
I mean, because like I feel like he's overhyped at this point, and it's like we should we barely should. No, he's good. He's fine. I guess I'm just a little sore about the Superman thing, but yeah, he is good in it.
Yeah.
I just don't get excited when I hear his name. He's like, just the fact that he's Sherlock Holmes doesn't excite me. The fact that I don't know. What would excite me is, hey, we're gonna do a good Superman movie and we're gonna do it right, and then that might get me excited about something. But otherwise,
I just don't care about him being Sherlock. I mean, it's so random. But again, the movie ain't gonna be about him. It's gonna be about Millie Bobby Brown and her continued journey to being one of the biggest superstars ever. They're grooming that chick.
Kind of are. Like, do you feel like that? Yeah, I feel like that Drew Barrymore.
Ain't no content, bro. They got big plans for her, dog.
Chick, man. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, I mean, let's just. I don't know. I feel like give us some time. So
Charlie's Angels, the reboot, just dropped a trailer.
What do you interfere with?
Is it a show or a movie?
New movie.
Okay. Oh, right. Got it. Doesn't look special.
I think women can do anything.
Okay, I need a
Just because they can doesn't mean they should.
I think women can do anything.
What the fuck? You stopped at the same time again.
Just because they can doesn't mean they should.
They have so many talents.
It's like I'm
That's just the decoy stuff.
That's just the way you make me
Outstanding angels.
Yeah,
You have a new client?
Who is she?
Yeah,
I can't sleep at night.
who's the other girl? Who's the black girl?
A product that can revolutionize the power industry, but there is a possibility it can be weaponized.
Elena, we need to go.
You're not a waitress? No, I'm Jane. Oh.
Who are you?
I'm Bosley.
Welcome to the town.
Oh, that's who she is?
We exist because traditional law enforcement can't keep up.
I don't like that, boy.
You guys are like lady spies. Jane's former MI6. Oh god. What did you do to Sven? I compressed his carotid and deoxygenated his brainstem.
Well, that sounds painful.
Don't worry, he's gonna wake up. Unless he doesn't. Sabina runs the ground game. Same the stuff. Let's get the weapon before it becomes every bad guy's favorite new toy. Take her to the closet, gear her up. We're gonna need some wigs, toys, clothes. Ah, we're still in the first closet. There's another closet. Oh, Vince.
Let's just stop the touching. Some of these blows up. Phosphorus. That's my favorite.
Jane, are you flirting with a handsome nerd?
Of course not.
Now, Miss Scott.
How'd that feel? Because it looked like it felt really good.
That felt nice.
morning, angels.
Good morning, Charlie.
Oh wow, Elizabeth Banks
Directed
wrote
it.
and directed it.
Yep.
I'm on board.
Charlie's Angels, man.
Yeah, I was smitten from the beginning, and seems I'm gonna be going to the theater to see this. Oh wow, I didn't realize. Okay, cool. That's. I'm really interested to see what's going on there with Elizabeth Banks. She's got an interesting track record there. So.
Starring Krysten Stewart, Naomi Scott,
Yeah,
Elizabeth Banks,
Kristen Stewart.
Hansu.
I see the appeal. She's never really done it for me, but something's going on here. I don't know what she's channeling, but it's working, baby.
No, you know they want her to be Catwoman.
Kristen Stewart.
Yeah.
No! Come on!
Yeah, it hit you, didn't it? It hit you. It hit you.
My neck was feeling fine, and now the crook is coming back.
Ooh, yeah, let it
God
settle in. Let you realize.
No,
the Twilight connection.
No,
not the studio. There's this big contingent of fans.
Oh, fuck them. They have no say so.
But what's messed up is
no
this.
Fucking way.
I thought it was ridiculous until I saw this trailer.
I no, she could do it, yeah, but no.
But I didn't think she could do it.
Oh, okay.
Until I saw this trailer.
Yeah. I agree.
She's swaggy as fuck on this trailer.
Oh, hell yeah.
And
like I said, baby.
Because there's this big rumor that this other big contingent want Hit Girl to be Catwoman. And I'm like, I love Chloe, but she's not Catwoman.
Is Chloe not?
She a bad girl type.
How old is Chloe? Is Chloe?
She's in her 20s now. She older. She's like 21, 20. She's in her 20s.
I don't know. I always feel
she's a bad girl. She's not a Catwoman. Catwoman's more femme fatale. And Kristen Stewart
I feel like she could.
Nah.
I don't. Well, I feel she could. Do it. I prefer Chloe over Kristen.
Not for Catwoman.
No, I do.
There's nothing sexual
those
about
are the
Chloe.
Options.
Yeah,
I guess fair enough.
This Kristen from this trailer, I would take as Catwoman way before Chloe Moretz.
I just can't.
Chloe would be an amazing bad girl.
She would. You know what else? She'd be an amazing Batwoman.
She would be a great Batwoman, but I know what you're doing here.
But
I see you taking shots at the show.
Unfortunately, we have what we have.
Yeah.
And we must accept it.
It's gonna have to.
It doesn't look any better. Did we watch the trailer here, didn't we?
We did watch the trailer of Batwoman. It was going to be on CW this fall. And I understand you hate Ruby Rose.
No, I don't hate Ruby Rose.
As Batwoman.
I hate her as Batwoman, yes. She's been good. Did I say that she's been good in other things? Like I've seen her good?
Maybe you have said that.
And yeah, I did, because I said she was good in John Wick too, because she doesn't talk.
Yeah, because she doesn't talk. That's what you said.
Because she's dumb.
Yeah, that's exactly what you said. Yeah. So I'm going to give Batwoman a shot. Anything with a bat on it. I talked about this on.
I'm going to give it a shot in the dark.
Red Hood's getting a movie. We talked about that on Fly with Bats.
I heard, yeah. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say about that. So when y'all were talking, so I think what it is that I wanted to say. I feel like I need the relationship between Batman and Robin before we do the Red Hood movie. Like I feel like we would need to establish that. Is there like you think they're going to be able to do that in the course of one movie?
I ain't going to do all that.
I feel like they took the Red Hood animated movie. I haven't read the comic. Have you?
Yeah,
okay.
I did. But what I'm saying is, I think they're going to do basically how the animated movie basically filled in.
It just you kind of got to go in with a little bit of knowledge ahead of time. But
they had the flashbacks in animated movie, and it feels good for people who that's never seen it.
Yeah, I feel like we're like introducing a brand new Robin. I don't know. I guess I'm.
We're not introducing Robin per se. We're introducing a whole new character, as in Red Hood. And just like with the Venom situation on Spider-Man, there's a way to play Red Hood.
Yeah, you're right. And I'm in that Marvel way of thinking where it's like we need a build up.
They're dropping Joker, dog.
Yeah. What?
Remember Joker's coming out.
Oh yeah.
His own movie that sans Batman, even though Little Bruce is in it. So I'm saying if you could do things like that, but I feel like I'll give it a shot, whatever it is, but it's on you to convince me. guilty until proven innocent.
There you go. Yes. Yeah, you know what? That's going to be my stance on a lot of stuff. Yes.
Hey, let it be, let it be, let it be. As far as Charlie's Angels, it's very, it's playing to its audience very hard. I feel like, pro women, but I love women, so I'm with it. Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm pro woman too. And it looks fun. If anything else looks fun, and that black girl is very, very pretty.
Yes.
Very, very pretty. Shouts out to Naomi Scott. She's like, Jasmine from Aladdin getting your thing. But,
dope. Okay.
Yeah,
Didn't realize that.
Yeah, it was Jasmine from Aladdin. But I want to know more about the black girl. And they don't have her name anywhere because she's, I guess, new. But, yeah.
I'm smitten.
Let's go. Dr. Doom might be getting an MCU movie.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Dr. Doom is an amazing character, dude. I'm all for it if they really do it, but I don't want them to do it. I don't like what they're doing with The Rock and Black Adam when they're making him like without Captain Marvel, even though he's Captain Marvel's greatest enemy / Vegeta type frenemy sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like Dr. Doom without Fantastic Four. I feel like do the Fantastic Four movie first, then do the Dr. Doom movie. That's what I would hope. But they say they're just in talks. They don't know, if it's going to be a thing just yet. But Dr. Doom, very captivating character.
I feel like a Marvel move would be to put Dr. Doom in another movie first, sort of introduce him there.
Which it should be Fantastic Four. He's their biggest villain. Even though sometimes he does some anti-hero shit, this is the same guy that, to get his magic game up, found his first love, made her fall back in love with him, and then eviscerated her and sent her soul to hell so he can get his magic power upgrade. This guy's pretty fucked up at times. So, but when he took over the world and actually won, the world was actually better. Racism was over, poverty was done. It's the trippiest thing. This is a fascinating character, like I said. So I'll be happy to see some films with him, but introduce him right. And that's in the Fantastic Four movie.
I feel the way it seems the talk is probably gonna be, hopefully he'll come into another movie and be introduced there. But what you got going on there, man?
I think I'm about to re-sign up with Movie Pass.
Why?
So I can go to broad. There's an uncapped situation now for $20. Uncapped, none of the bullshit from before.
Yeah, so as many movies as you want?
I mean, it's basically the AMC thing.
It's basically AMC called Movie Pass.
It's just called Movie Pass, and I can still go to shit like the Broad and Britannia. The only reason I didn't do the AMC thing is because you can't go to our little Britannia theater or the Broad theater. We can't support our local theaters like that. I got actually, so at least with Movie Pass, I could go to AMC if I want. But I can also go to our local joints. So that's why I'm going to go back to the people that I got rid of. Jessica was right. Apparently she won.
She stuck around though?
She never quit. We both quit.
Is it still the same price for her, or did the price go up for her?
See, that's the thing. I don't know if she ever upgraded to get uncapped or if she's just sitting on the one below uncapped.
Now, when you say uncapped, what do you mean exactly?
All that shit was going through where there was never any movies available.
Yeah, so like the movies basically first run everywhere is available. You only get just
right now. Jessica gets certain movies opening weekend, and certain movies she don't.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Now, luckily, the certain movies she does get, they usually be good, like good ones. But I don't think she got in-game opening. I don't remember. You gotta ask her. Let her come through. Let her explain that shit.
Okay.
But I know on the $20 version, it's just like anything. It's like how it used to be. Basically, that bitch come out, you go see that hoe.
Okay. And how many movies do you get?
More than that. I don't know, dog. You gonna make me go back and read because I just happened to go to that clip. You feel me?
I saw. Okay, wait, what was that? It's got to say it there.
Your movie choices may be restricted due to excessive individual usage, which negatively impacts system-wide capacity. See terms used. But I'll give it this. There's not been no issue. Like, Jessica been using her shit normal, son. Like, we go to the movies, whatever movie it is. She looked that bit up. She going right in. I'm like, oh, okay. Because for the longest, it was just indies. That's why I was saying, man, y'all need to call this Indie Pass. Because that's the only thing that people was able to see was freaking indies.
I got to look it up. I got to find out. Enjoy one movie per day.
Uh-oh, okay.
So that is no cap.
One movie per day.
One movie per day. So that means you could do one movie on... Stop, Lamar.
Go watch any movie available on the app. Enjoy one movie per day. Movie Pass accepted at most theaters. Access exclusive offers. All right,
Don't do it.
you getting pulled in, Marty?
Don't do it, Marty.
Marty, so come
Don't do
on.
it, Marty.
You saw me. I was on the last little tab about to get
I'm
it.
on my head like, could I do both? I mean, cause like I'll go through them 3. Like now that it's summer, I could go through those 3 real easy. I mean, and then I want the ability to go to a more convenient theater like Broad, cause Broad for me would be more convenient as well. Not the parking, but the space.
It's right there, bro.
Yeah.
I just like,
But Movie Pass burned me the last time I
it
tried
burned
to
us
Broad.
all. Jessica's the only glutton for goddamn punishment. She
I
stuck
don't
it
know,
out
man.
with them fuckers, dog. She let them keep taking money out of her account.
I'm gonna need
I straight
J.Steel
told
to
her,
come
bro.
back
I
and-
said, bro, what, bro? They still taking money out your account. All they got is crap movies. And then one day, they started getting normal movies again. And I was like, oh, shit.
I'm gonna need J.Steel to come back and tell me, is it worth it? Is it worth coming back? Oh, you gonna do it? You getting it for real? Okay.
You're watching me do it live.
All right then, man. Well, you gonna have to
Reviewing
tell
That
me.
Show.
Is it worth it?
Mr. Bats is getting his movie pass back.
Are they sending you a new card now?
Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. I agree. Submit. Success.
Oh,
I'm with the uncapped plan.
Congratulations.
I'm about to be watching movies on Movie Pass again, Marty. My ass went back.
Oh, you did it.
So now let's talk about
Finally did it.
some motherfucking Jessica Jones.
Oh, right.
Season 3.
Season 3.
The final season. They actually got the market they joined as the fucking final season.
Yeah.
Unlike a lot of these joints.
Yeah.
Punisher and Daredevil thought they had time. Luke thought he had time. And yes, we got a little bit of Luke.
And Iron Fist, unfortunately, thought they had more time.
But out of all of them, Iron Fist had the best ending besides Jessica Jones as far as, like, if you don't ever see Iron Fist again, all them people, if that was a season finale, I'm fine. He over there. I am.
Daredevil has the best season.
No, because I want more.
Yeah, I want more, but I'm like, they left off like, okay,
No.
the team is back together again, and they're gonna proceed in the future that way.
I understand
Boom,
what you're
that's
saying,
it.
dog, but they gave us prototype Bullseye. We didn't get full Bullseye. There's a lot of
Nah,
things.
you
there's a
mean
lot of
like they
things-
left a couple things?
There's things I still want. There's
Okay,
nothing else I need
yeah.
from Iron Fist. He on his expeditions
that's
with his
not
brother.
Fair. That's not fair. From the first season, there's nothing else we
I'm
needed
not
from Iron
right.
Fist.
Exactly, it's awful. Aside from the fact that it's awful, it ended with Colleen is an Iron Fist in the city protecting it. Okay, cool. Your boys with his brother, and they seeing all the sights and he got the double Iron. I'm good with that. I'm not good with Luke. Luke left me on the
Hell
cliff.
no.
You
Not
know?
at all. Yeah,
that
okay.
was not satisfying. Daredevil, I want another season with an actual goddamn Bullseye. I'm not, you know what I mean? Saying like I want more. Even with Jessica Jones. Jessica Jones, she had a satisfying ending and a conclusion. I'll give it that. But there was a strong part of me that was hoping that bus was going to Harlem. I just like she to go to Luke. If we're gonna end the whole freaking world, everybody always knew that in the comics that Jessica and Luke end up together. So I thought since she's gonna be the last show of this entire Marvel Netflix world, that at least gonna give us that bow of okay, she decides to go to Harlem. Because at some point she does.
Agreed. I think, but see, for me, I'm okay with the way they ended it. Also, because
she gave her keys to Malcolm just to come get him back the same day, nigga.
Probably.
That's what I'm saying. Go to Harlem, girl.
Yeah,
Go to Harlem.
we don't know where she's going, but the fact that she's not leaving New York,
means
that there's the potential for anything. And we know. Well, I know what I want. And so so there's a potential for that, which I'm okay with. I'm all right with that. But I don't think she had to go to Harlem, but
I wanted her to.
I did want her to. Yeah, that would have been cool. But they didn't. Just Luke showing up that once, I don't think was enough for
a different line of work. No, you should not be Luke. Damn, I hate the way to end this Luke.
Yeah, but I appreciate it though.
It's a great way to end the season. A horrible way to end the series.
If you all are reviewing that, listeners, you've already heard Bats say that he wanted Luke to show up so bad and couldn't look at Marty's face because
I knew he was gonna give it away.
He knew I was gonna give it away, and I want to go on record as saying the man knows me. Because as he's covering his face not to see my face, I'm covering my face not to show him what I'm thinking. And it's funny. It was fun.
I kind of already knew that Luke was going to be there.
Yeah.
Only because I read the log line for episode 13. And it said an old friend comes to visit Jessica, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, really?
And that made me go like,
okay,
it's got to be Luke.
I didn't read shit. I just ate that shit. And when he showed up, nigga, Nerdgasm! I was like, oh my God. And he's still holding on to that, where we left him. It's like y'all are still keeping within the continuity, even though y'all know y'all are on your way out. Y'all could have did whatever the fuck y'all wanted to.
Y'all wanted.
And y'all did this.
Time could have transpired.
Appreciated it. Yup. I so appreciated it. I was just like, yeah, this is... You know what? Goddamn, Jessica Jones! You're so damn good.
And you did not like it.
Done. And I didn't like it in the beginning. I did not.
You did not like season 1 or 2 or what?
I like 2 better than 1.
You're crazy.
And I've gone back to rewatch season 1 just to kind of
1's better than 2.
To see what was going on there. But I tried to also my rewatch mainly of season 2 was to sort of try to get a handle on what it was that worked so well for me this season that didn't work well for me in previous seasons. We have the same ingredients, but for some reason I'm super into this season where there wasn't a lot of emotional investment.
Well, it's because we don't have the same ingredients.
What do you mean we don't have
They've all grown to being like different versions of themselves to give you what made this season pop. We have like the tragedy of Trish Walker is like some epic storytelling now, especially when you look at season 1 to how everything went.
Now, granted,
As frustrating as that motherfucker is.
Now, granted, I'll give you the meat has been cured or aged, if you will.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which gives it a different flavor, right?
Right.
But still, to me, it's still the same ingredients. And yeah, maybe it being a more seasoned piece of meat did make it more delicious.
I think that's what it was, right? I think that's what it was.
But I also felt emotional attachment to the characters this time around. Like, now granted, if there was anybody that I felt, well, let's just cut this person off. I didn't really expect to care as much as I did when Salinger kills Dorothy.
Yo.
I didn't, and I think in rewatching it the second time, I think what it was is Trish's reaction because, like I said, I was warming up to Trish at that moment, and them as a team was so much fucking fun. I was like, well, I wish this could have lasted longer.
But that's another thing too. The character of Dorothy Walker from season 1 to then, you wind up actually liking her. By season, or at least I did. I liked her. Like when she got,
I liked her.
I love
never forgot where
I
we
know
came
some,
from.
but her flaws actually make her still even more like. I don't know. I like Dorothy Walker. Whenever she was on screen, I just always would laugh like this little fucker.
You know,
and like even like Jessica said, she owned her shit. And when she finds out that Trish is the superhero, she just always with it. She with whatever, dog. She's like, well, we got to market.
I should have been your publicist.
Right? Yeah, she did not skip a beat.
Yeah, she's like, we're gonna make this work. We're gonna market this, okay?
Dude,
I
love Dorothy Walker.
She knows how to flip everything.
And
I love her. Yeah.
And looking back, I should have known something was gonna happen when she made Jessica smile. That's never happened. Her last scene, she made Jessica smile genuinely.
Yeah.
And when I looked back at it, I was like, oh.
Yeah, it's like watching it the second time around. It's like, oh shit, damn, yeah. They really kind of telegraphed this a little bit. I just was so, I don't know, going in the moment that I didn't see it coming.
That's part of binging too. You don't get much time to think. You just ride.
You just kind of riding with it, yeah. And what I do appreciate also about the show is that because I've seen this before, like I used to watch Desperate Housewives, and there was this character that I can't remember if she got into it. She got into it behind the scenes with someone, and they wrote her off. But instead of, they killed her off, but she was sort of the villain character. She was the hated character in the neighborhood or whatever. And instead of them sort of keeping that theme going, they sort of retroactively went back and rewrote her and made her like they gave her key moments in everybody's life. There was one character there who was going through cancer, and she sort of helped her through that hard time. Everybody was going through hard times, and this character supposedly came through. The character they hated this entire time has come through in these key moments in their lives, and they all remember it on this day. And it's like, okay, cool, got it. And I'm thinking that's what they're gonna do here with Dorothy, but instead they go back to these really terrible, like in terms of character building, or building up like character witness is terrible information, stuff you don't want on the record. And
except for that one moment, that last one they showed the flashback where she told her she was proud of her and gave Trish a genuine hug.
Oh, fair enough.
She was fucked up the entire time up to that one little moment they gave her.
I mean, it's like, everything's going great. It's like, definitely give the kid a pat on the back or a boost, a confidence boost, if you will, because she's damn near earned it.
But she always gave the kid a boost, but she always cut it.
She always rough, though.
Yes, I'm saying she always cut it with the roughness. That one moment, she didn't come with none of the manager shit. It one
was genuine,
felt like mom.
Right, fair enough.
Every other time felt like manager, momager. Mm. That one felt like mom, and I like that they gave her that, because that gave Trish that. Because you got to understand this too. To be in this, this situation with your mom as your manager and your abuser, it wasn't until adulthood that she broke away from her mom. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. After so much happened, because we get so much about Trish's backstory, and part of like her mom is the reason why she's so goddamn self-righteous in the head, and why she thinks that she needs to be right, and why she always is the right and the righteous, and that shit. Watching the deterioration of her mental is just so wild,
right?
But
I love that. I love that whole breakdown, of realization,
nigga. But there has to be love there for her to be that stone to her mom, who was always so fucked up towards her a lot. So the fact that they gave us that scene of them actually having a tender moment informs us that, okay, in the midst of her mom being a freaking monster, that's like when any abusive relationship, back when you read about it, when they talk about it, those tender moments they'll get in the midst of the monster, the craziness, is what people that abuse victims often latch onto the most to keep them going forward to deal with the zany evil that comes with being abused, Mm-hmm. So that was poignant for me that they gave us that, especially since we get in this whole memory lane situation, and this whole series this season kind of split. We really got to see it be Jessica and Trish's show.
Yeah, and that may be. Yeah, you know what it is. You helped me realize it just now. It is the season meat that made the season so much.
Because you had to have the other seasons to build up to this. Because the irony of like that whole beginning of the season when you got to deal with they're not fucking with each other because you killed her mama and you don't have no remorse about it, but you just mad that your relationship is fucked up.
But it's
and then
like
you become her mama.
Don't
That's
understand.
So wild to me.
Yeah, right. And she's like.
I'm the
villain. I'm the bad guy. Yeah, I'm the bad guy.
It didn't hit her until she heard all her charges back to her.
I was just
at the end of the whole series.
I wanted. Yes, you are the bad. Finally,
but
we're all on the same page.
But son, that was some genius writing to make the whole time you following Salinger when the real villain of the entire season has been Trish. That you've been watching it build, and build, and build. That one episode where you found out what the fuck she was doing. You know what I mean?
Oh, in the meantime,
When she got with your boy that wanted to be in Mind Wave, and I like that dude, Eric. He was cool. I like the actor. I like how the actor played him. When they joined up.
Honest Abe.
Honest Abe, face ass.
And, he was. That's Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
He is.
Yeah.
Wow. Irony. So man, when they was on their brigade working together, because he is the nigga. If you would have just been a real nigga, her mama wouldn't have got killed. So like when they linked, yep, they had him did the rights on that kidnapping, son, and an assault, son. Ain't no
y'all talking real jail time, man.
Real jail time for who?
For him.
Eric. How?
That's what they said. They said he would have to do a year. He said that like Hogarth told him that good lawyer would get him a year.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I get it. Don't get me wrong, but it's like y'all wanted him to get like her mama didn't get killed, but bro, they want him to do real jail time. real jail time.
A year is not real jail time, boy.
That's bro. A night. I don't know.
I'm just saying what you're saying. I would never want to do a year in jail. But whenever people stereotypically say real time,
right?
They're not talking about a year, my nigga.
Yeah, fair enough. No, you're true. True.
If you claiming you in the freaking the criminal world and you scared of a year, nigga, you get laughed out the book.
Yo, man, that's some serious time, man. How much you got, bro?
12 months. That's how nigga. I got 12 months. You know, you got
like
elongate that shit.
Oh, to shank you just for saying that shit
like
out loud, nigga.
How old your baby is? 2,497 days.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You couldn't have just said like 3 years old.
You couldn't have, you.
Okay.
All right, nigga. You want me to call you math, nigga? Call you numbers.
Yeah.
You want me the numbers, nigga? You want me the number, nigga?
But
all right, cool.
It is so trippy that in many ways, the Trish story, as well as, oh my God, because Jessica has such an epic arc, because Salinger read her rights that time when he had her finally in the chair, and he's talking about how just like you really do want to be a hero, you're acting like you don't, and you want to make sure that your family didn't die for nothing because you get these powers. If you don't do nothing, well, that means that they did. Like Salinger gave her the strongest reading. Trish is a better villain than Salinger. Salinger was cool, and the shit he did to Dorothy was nuts, but it's like, parts of him I was fucking with, and parts of him felt like been there, done that type of villain.
Yeah, but then I felt like he was definitely more intelligent than any other villain that they had sort of come across yet.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
There's a certain level of gravitas that he lacked.
Fair enough. Yeah. No, he was sort of a very
especially when he has ass whipped in front of his freaking students.
Oh,
like, there's so many times where she whooped your ass that at a point.
And he's delusional.
Right.
You know, like,
I felt like
they're going to see you for who you are. Nigga, they are clapping.
He should have had some grandmaster plan for if he dies, and he didn't. Because the thing is, him dying in the second to last episode was a shocker.
Nothing.
But it was a shocker.
Yeah. No, yeah. Oh, when she... Yeah. Well, watching it back a second time, it's like, oh, shit, nigga, he is like... He knows he's about to die. Mm-hmm. He is pleading with all of y'all. Yeah. Well, y'all, no, for real, y'all. For real. No, he's about to die. And then, man,
they gave
it's
us
a snuff film. It's watching it a second time, it's a motherfucking snuff film, dog.
And the build up to see Trish Walker go from, trying to be the best. Because that's the thing. If she killed the first cop on accident. Complete accident. The second killing, she lost control because she saw Salinger. So that's the funny thing about it is she still had leeway to be like, I didn't mean it. But when your boy told her that he described the mind wave when Eric described them dying as being feeling like the world is a better place because the close he's allergic to evil. So when they died, he's like he had this euphoria. That's when she got her self-righteousness to believe that killing can be a good thing. And
but so blinded by all of that shit that didn't realize that in order to become that, you have to become the villain. Yeah. In order to do the shit, it's like, dude, I loved it, man. I love that her whole arc. That shit was dope. And I think I really appreciated also. I don't remember them doing it this previously in any other season, but how they played with perspective, how we would get Jessica's side and then Trish's side.
And it informs those scenes when you see them again in so many different ways.
Yes.
I thought Eric was gonna go dark when he had the euphoria of people dying.
I thought so too.
I was like, he gonna really like this, and just to keep getting that euphoria, he gonna get hooked and start killing people. And they didn't do that. They decided to go their own way and keep him a pretty stand-up guy for the most part.
Yeah. They kept him clean.
They kept him for the most part.
For the most part, I guess, yeah.
Clean as he can be.
Yeah.
I don't think the thing with Malcolm and his sister was necessary. The hooker.
Jesus Christ.
I feel like they could have gone a stronger way with Malcolm towards the end of this series.
I feel like he could have definitely made some stronger decisions.
Or they could have written something stronger for him. Like, they keep talking about how dark he's true, but just like how they had the balls that Ma didn't have to make Trish like the bad guy, I feel like they held back on Malcolm's dark turn, and I'm like, even if you want to salvage him as a good person, he could have went a little darker before you went to the salvage route. We kept hearing, like you were talking about data dumps, we kept hearing exposition of the bad things he did and the bad person he's becoming, when I really rather them show me Malcolm doing bad things. Because what my eyes can see,
he didn't really
do that much.
Really. And then he
told us the things.
He did these things, but also too there was like an internal struggle. Like he didn't. I don't know. It's just sort of. It wasn't enough.
I'll take the internal struggle if you really start doing horrible shit. You know
right? Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
You know, like really horrible shit. Then, because that's the thing. I don't want to see a just black and white. Or just evil for evil's sake. Yeah. I'm all for the pain villain. Like, because that's what Trish was. Trish really was not like, I enjoy killing. She was a tragic villain. And she did not realize she was the villain. Dude, it's so wild that I did not imagine, like, we get to the season 3 review. And I have more to say about Trish than even Jessica.
Well, you know what
even Jessica's tragedy is because of Trish. It's Trish. Trish is her tragedy. Having to turn in her own sister. Like, fuck. But it's so horrible, dog. They really decided to have balls.
Trish was such a trash character before this season.
Oh yeah.
And not to say that she gets gets much better, but she becomes more tolerable and more interesting this time around. And it's like, well, damn.
Pause. This is what I will say.
What?
Trish has never not been interesting. Even if she's been frustrating, annoying, or what have you.
Okay,
I will give that to them from point blank. Trish Walker's character has always been interesting. I'll give her that.
I feel like I could maybe make an argument if I can just finish that first season. But with only a little bit of it under my belt, I can't quite say. But I will
2
say...
and 3 Trish is interesting, at least. We'll give you
that.
Yeah,
definitely.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But for me, it just I don't know, it fixes, like, she's annoying, yet... See, the thing is, she's still annoying, but I kind of go with her on some of these areas. And it's like, what I also learned, too, about myself watching this third season is I'm a sucker for team-ups. I'm a sucker for the bad guy teaming up with the good guy because they're like it serves their purpose. It's self-preservation. Yeah. But the only way I'm gonna preserve is if I team up with my bad guy or my arch villain.
You mean when Jessica had to protect Salinger and Trish is on the case of Terminator? Or you mean another?
No, just in general. I'm a fan of team up. So like basically here, ultimately Trish is the villain, but we don't know that going in.
No.
But like I am a fan of. I was really enjoyed them as a team.
Yeah.
Them working together, them finding the bodies, them going to the town to get the old original files and
like
shit.
Them working together.
Like that whole time before when she calls her on the phone on the Home Shopping Network and says, I need that sweater.
Yeah.
The one that's durable but is annoying and itchy or something like that.
Blah.
Like from that moment on, I was on board. See, I was like, I want that to go longer, but of course it couldn't.
To the tragedy. Because one thing I was also add from season 1 till now, they have always gotten this right about those two. Them girls love each other.
Yes.
They love each other.
Mm-hmm.
So even when you get to the end of the series, where Jessica's seeing her sister off to the raft, the worst prison for all the worst superpowered villains, they have that moment when they look at each other, and it's just like, damn. Even Trish is like, it's okay. And just looking is like, damn, like... that's your sister. They were sisters. They always, no matter what. That's because it was so hurtful in that final battle with Jessica and Trish go to really stab her. That's what made Jessica go like, wait, you was really gonna stab me, son?
You're really gonna do it. Alright. Well,
attempted murder of your own sister. That last one when she gets her rights read to her after she gets arrested, that one had to hit home. Because, bitch, you was always her protector. You was always y'all was each other's protectors. You know what I mean? Jessica physically, you emotionally for her. And you actually tried to take a lick at her.
They earned sort of every second of that, man. It's sort of like it paid off in the best possible way. It didn't linger long or anything. It's like we see that slow realization. Like it's being read back to her, and we just sort of see it clicking in the back of her mind like, wait a minute.
I did this.
I did that and that. But if I did all those things, then that means...
Right.
And she says it out loud, and it's like, I'm the bad guy. And it's like, yeah, yes, finally. And it's like that whole build-up, it was organic, and I don't know. I thought it was executed perfectly.
Props to the sibling rivalry too, because the thing is, she's always been jealous of Jessica. That's what made it all work to get to that crescendo. But continue, dude.
True. She's always like sort of been in the background, like kind of being this famous person, but like, oh man, I wish I had powers, or oh man, I wish I could, do something super. And then she like in the second season, she goes to that extreme procedure and shit, and it becomes really real.
Yeah.
And props to that goddamn flashback for Krysten Ritter. Shout out to Jessica Jones for directing episode 1 from what you told me, because I didn't even realize that, and episode 2. But that flashback where she catches that phone when we leave her in season 2, and we're like, oh shit, she's got powers. But then she gets in an elevator and she tries to do that shit again, and it fucking falls on the ground.
She really had to train, dog.
And I was like, yeah, no, I appreciated that.
And that was real. She
her...
became a real superhero. Only to become the villain, y'all.
Yeah, that's because you go with it. Like when she hits up Jessica in the beginning, when Jessica I have no spleen, which I thought that was gonna be much bigger factor.
It was nothing.
It really wasn't, but they kind of played with it for like 3 episodes,
and then it was nothing.
And then it was nothing. Then she was back to normal.
She didn't even be able to drink and all that. Whatever, that was a problem. But whatever.
I mean, right, but that's why I kind of went with her when she's like, look, listen, like. What have you done? I fucking trained to get here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted this shit so bad. I can feel it.
Backhand!
Backhand. It's like, oh, okay, back to normal.
My favorite part. I love seeing it. Honestly, every time Jessica whooped her ass, I just enjoyed it. Like,
all of my organs.
It was good that they gave Hellcat her little moment in the dark, because she could see in the dark, and she got them licks on Jessica. They could show that, yes, you're worth something. But every other time, especially that last time when she tried to stab Jessica threw her ass up on one leg, swung her around and slammed her like Hulk. I was like, yes,
puny,
whoop her ass. Because one thing I do love how this show does, it's a detective show first. So sometimes when she uses her powers, I'm surprised because I forget she got them.
Yeah, because this show is more dramatic. I'm pretty sure that's how it stays under budget.
Noir. Really.
It's noir. Yeah, it's more about the characters than it is about the powers.
And the
it's a second thought. Yeah. So, but how did you feel about Hellcat and her Hellcat costume for like 2 seconds?
Yeah, it was funny.
Like we always get like a real life costume for at least a couple seconds.
For a second, or a comic accurate costume. You could say. And she said, "Hell no." That was it was a nice little Easter egg. There were a few little Easter eggs. And
thought it was cool. Yeah, I dug it. I had to look it up later to see if that was the right costume, because I was like, I'm not very familiar with Hellcat. But the pictures that came up was like, that's her. That's it. They got it.
Salinger, like I said, to the villain. The villain was he served his purpose. He served his purpose as well as he could. I'm trying to think of the Dorothy thing. Anything else I want to talk about regarding this season. I think it built so nicely and it kept you on your toes.
It did. I love the officer that is her like inside man.
Yeah, Costa.
Yeah, I dig him a lot. He's awesome.
He's natural.
I felt like it was like I don't feel like stuff is forced or planned at any point, but like it felt it just kind of felt a little forced, man. And I'll stand alone on this one. With him being gay. I felt like that was like we need some representation here, and this will be a dope way to do it. And
I mean, but that's what Marvel's been doing a lot lately, where some random character just mentioned their husband or something. But it's not like he said, I'm going to the gay pride parade. He's just like, my husband wants me home. They gave him a scene. I love the way they normalize it.
I do too. I still love the character. It just felt like that aspect of it was...
Another thing that got dropped, Trish killed a mob boss, and nothing came of it. The chick, the lady. Remember? Not killed, put in critical... I meant to say put in critical condition.
Yeah.
But I thought some retaliation. I thought something come about it.
I thought so too, but then I thought like she's just basically like a loan shark, really, who operates out of her fucking backyard.
All right, so maybe not a big boss. I thought it was a bigger boss.
But I'm like, maybe, but I was like, I kind of feel like that's as far as it goes up. Like, there's not a higher chain.
Because sons or whatever.
Yeah, because like if it's just these motherfuckers who are in the backyard who she came and dismantled and the bitch knows where you live, she actually let you live. She walked away from this. She could have killed all of you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I imagine she's probably like, you know what? They might be a fucking Avengers cousin or something.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fuck with her. You know what I mean? Just like I'm gonna even change my ways, nigga.
The supers is a whole conversation.
Oh, I love old boy. Like I love the concept of supers in this world. Like old boy doesn't know who she is, but he's like, do you need a ride or did you like fly here? Or what? What do you do? Like, can I help in any way? I appreciate you saving my life.
Right.
But like he doesn't know her. He doesn't know what her powers are. So he's like, but clearly you have some. So I mean,
and you go viral.
Yeah. So but I thought I love that. I love that response, man. That's pretty dope. It's just like we're in a world, but we're in sort of the everyday aspect of it where it's like, yeah, you may run into this fucking New York. Right. Yeah, you may run into a fucking Superman.
And Marvel New York that's where all the motherfuckers.
That's where everybody is.
The whole squad
is in Marvel. Every fucking body is in New York.
Damn it. Big ups to Hogarth. I love that Carrie Ann Moss kills that character. But it just seems like every season is the same thing that happens with her. She gets herself in some bullshit. She kind of straddles the line of villainy. Then you see, well, she's not really a villain. And she winds up being kind of key in the ending, but not fully. And then she winds up with egg on her face. And we didn't even get to see her die. But even though
I'm like, Hogarth, did you really think you were going to end this with this girl?
I just love the way Carrie Ann Moss plays the character.
I love it too. She's awesome.
She is so awesome.
Yeah.
So it lets me like, even though I basically have seen the same storyline play out with her every season, I still just love Hogarth. I don't know why. I just dig it. I dig her.
Hogarth is awesome. Hogarth gets some really fun scenes in this.
She's so fucked up.
Yeah.
She said, like, I'm about to die. I'm about to get my first love back. Oh, we gonna find out something of her husband. Oh, but this nigga, did you expect him to kill himself?
No, not at all. Damn. I did not.
Things escalated quickly with that.
Well, I was kind of wondering that. When I went back and thought about it, I'm like, well, shit. He really doesn't have any cards to play right now.
But murder yourself?
I mean, like,
damn.
How much do you hate this motherfucker? How much do you want to put a stain on her name? Like, how bad do you want it? And it's like, I didn't know he wanted it that bad.
Nigga.
But he made it clear. I did not see that coming. I thought that I didn't even know that. For a second, I thought potentially, well, this is online, if this is live or some shit like that, then somebody's probably going to go and save him, so he's probably not going to die. But like when you find out that he actually killed himself.
It wasn't live.
This is... Yeah, no.
It wasn't live.
So, but when you find out that shit, like, he's dead, that, like, wow, that's like a huge hit. I was like, oh, shit. He really wanted this. It's in you a F you.
A big one.
Like, he meant it.
And then she had to, represent Salinger, and that was a whole interesting thing. This...
Yeah, so, he dies, and then her reputation goes to shit. Everybody's ready to jump ship. And, I mean, like, this isn't the first time Hogarth has represented somebody, say, on the shadier side of things.
I mean, that's what she does. That's how her and Hellcat get intertwined, because then Trish started going straight at her client list, which damn near gets Malcolm fired because, Malcolm ain't going, send his old booty call up the river.
Right. I forget that they used to
smash. Man. I mean, Trish got a type. She got jungle fever, baby. She smashed us.
Oh, yeah, she did chance a trainer. Yeah, she smashed her trainer, and then her trainer got comfortable. I was like, nah.
Trish like the black dirt.
I was like, nigga, like, really, nigga? Yeah, of course that's how this is gonna work. This nigga was like, oh, man. Sleep with a client, lose a client. Yeah. It's like, duh. How many times have you done this?
And you've done it more than once.
Like, clearly, you got a routine here now, man. Come on, bro. What you doing here,
I think I like Malcolm and Trish's dynamic, not the sexual dynamic, but how they just play off each other. They judge each other so hard. Yeah. They don't hold any punches. But it just works. Each other's neck, man. And that scene where she's all Black Snake Moan, where they just, really reading the hell out till she changed to the devil.
Oh, right. That's touche. That's a good one. Yeah, that is a good one. All right, Black Snake Moan.
That was a good scene with them talking about morality and talking about... This nigga dumb.
Because he's Sam Jackson.
He's Sam Jackson.
And she's Christina Ricci. Black Snake Moan. Yes. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm done.
She really did not have... She really made the choice to go dark. Because even through that, they really... Because I don't even think about that scene where they have that whole conversation. Mm-hmm. And it's like, yo, like... Dude, it was so hard to watch in all the best ways. Like watching the end of Breaking Bad or something. It's like, oh my God, everything's hitting the fan. Even Jessica was even making good points. So she's like, wow, so what happens when someone's redeemable and you killed them before they can be redeemed? You know what I mean? Like your boy, his daughter saw you fuck him up. Like, dude, you can't just be on murder. I'm like, what Frank Castle at? Nigga, you trying to be the Punisher too, man?
Yeah, like what's that about?
But it's somebody that's got too much power too quickly, and and with grief and with trauma. She wasn't over the trauma from previous seasons, let alone her mama being murdered by a supervillain. Back to Trish. Jessica, man, what can we say about Jessica this season, man? It's her freaking show. Krysten Ritter, as normally, she is the Jessica Jones of the generation. Like, if they ever want to do that character again, you got to always go to her. I mean, she's the Wolverine. I mean, like, I don't want to see anyone else play that character as long as Kristen's around.
I don't either. I think that's hers, and that nobody else need to touch it. I love how this season opens. Visually, didn't realize it was her directing. I want to say that. I dig how she goes viral, how we kind of jump off there. I dig how they keep the world connected to the other Marvel universe. How the little girl that she brings back is like, Captain America wouldn't have done this.
I hated that. I hated that. Now that was a forced one for me.
That was you felt that was forced. I felt Well, I dug the attention there.
Mark.
Huh?
I said you was a Mark for her. You was like, I'll be a Marvel Mark.
Yeah, I will. I dig it. I love it. Mention more people's names. Tell me about the hunka fudge.
You dig?
But I also dig the first time. So in the very first episode, I'm on board completely after Jessica answers the door and Dorothy's there. And she's like, Jessica, she slowly opens the door, and then Dorothy says something like 2 words, and then she just slowly closes the door back. And I'm like rolling on the floor laughing. I'm like, yeah, okay. Let's keep going with this. I'm on board. Let's do this. Krysten Ritter, I'm trying to figure out what it is that she channels here in this season that's different from any other. From what I can tell, not very much.
Nah.
But it always, I don't know, she just always really works for me. I dug them making me feel as though she was, what's the word? Like that she could be hurt.
Yeah.
Like this season, they made me feel like she
stabbed, nigga.
Yeah, in the first episode.
Come on.
And it's like, and I've always sort of thought that maybe she just had some sort of idea about how to beat a bullet, and because it's just like, I don't know, it's just like she's so strong, but it's like she's vulnerable. She's vulnerable. She's just like a human. Yeah, like she can hit you like a Mack truck.
Yeah,
but she can also bleed just like you can.
Yeah, she's
just
fast.
Regular. So I mean, she can
But
heal.
she take that lick.
But she gotta take that lick.
If you shoot in the head, she's most likely dead.
She's gonna die.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like this season, like, oh wow, no, she's really vulnerable, because I'm thinking she's got some trick for bullets.
But that's why
she ain't got no trick for a knife.
Well, that's why she's a private eye. Not a superhero.
Right. Yeah,
she's
exactly.
not a superhero, dog.
She's not. Yeah, she don't put herself out there like that.
Eye.
Yeah, but sort of seeing her put in that position, and then also too sort of see her go down, and then having that, like we said, it amounted really to nothing, because after a certain point she's just right back to normal.
Mm-hmm.
But having her pass out so many times because she's just pushing her body too much after this injury. They should have
played that a bit more.
You know, I mean, I thought they played it a lot. In the early episodes.
I don't think it should have become to a crutch, because of course she has the power to heal. Right. But I feel like if it was like a nagging thing that came at like an unopportune time later in the season, it would have been pretty interesting. Like
if it came back up. Yeah, which I thought it would.
You know what I mean? Like if Salinger like re-stabbed her in the same spot at some point when she was getting uppity or what have you. You know what I mean? It'd have been interesting to revisit, just to have it have some meaning. But, you know, I'm not that's a nitpick at this point, for me at least.
No, I feel you. But I dug that experience for however short lived. I did dig that about it. You know, it's like it's cool. Abraham Lincoln coming in trying to, you know, put your vampire hunter skills to Jessica Jones. But listen, I don't care. I don't know if anybody told you, but that's Luke's pussy. I'm just saying, hey, I don't know if you know. I'm just saying.
She has a reserved dick that belongs to her. And that dick is Luke Cage.
It's Luke Cage, man.
I'm sorry, dog.
Yeah, sorry.
I was just wondering when you was going to get dumped. It's very interesting that they made the superhero Hellcat a villain and they made the villain Mindwave a hero by the end. But hey, do your thing, show.
Yeah, I dug it. But I don't really have much more to say about other than that. I mean, I thought she carried on just as well.
All the acting is great.
Yeah, it's never
all
really
that. I like that they got this one scene where Jessica is just in a mirror and she has to conduct herself, but she breaks right before the funeral. She like cries, but then she catches herself. Then she gets annoyed that she's crying, and then she gets herself together. I was like, this is so many character things that Krysten does.
Yeah.
And whoever, forget a girl name that plays Trish, you just murdered it. Like we believe you're so believable, and the levels and layers you have to play with this character just worked. Like you said, Eric, he was just so likable, but he still had this air about him that you just was waiting. Now you're gonna turn, but he didn't. But there's a way to even play that. Hogarth. It's just like I'm just going down the list. Even see, Malcolm was great with acting, but they just really didn't give you much to do, and they could have. I
still enjoyed.
I enjoyed what he did.
Enjoyed, yeah.
Shouts out to his old lady and shit. You know, that was an interesting little deal. Sucks how that went out, but it was poetic because you didn't keep it 100.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, if you had, like, we spoiled a lot, but we still didn't spoil a lot. So go watch some Jessica Jones from the top. And from 1 to 3, since it's out of all of them, it's a complete thing.
It is, and they were able to wrap it up nicely and put a nice little bow on it.
Right, if anything, you're watching the relationship of Jessica Jones and her sister Trish Walker.
If anything else, man, it made me super, super want another motherfucking Defenders, because clearly
that'd be interesting too.
Rand. Oh yeah, it was also funny that Rand Industries pulled out of Hogarth.
Because he's your boy Globetrotting.
He's taking some sort of sabbatical.
Yeah,
and it's like that's still connected.
It's gonna be. I like that, but I want to really say that if you look at even Jessica's issues with Kilgrave, Trish was there. Jessica's issues with her mom, Trish was there. It's like all these points that when you watch it from season 1 on to how everything ended, it's so tragically poetic and good job, guys.
Come on, man. I need another. I would have wanted another. Now, see if everything was still on track, if they had still had, like, I don't know, 5 seasons left of everything, maybe 1 more season left of Defenders, maybe they could have spread out the fact that Trish could sort of become Hellcat. Maybe even be a part.
I don't want her to be in a raft, dog. Even after everything that went down, son.
You don't want her to be in a raft?
Only because, like, okay, you fucked up and you tried to kill. You tried to at least hurt your sister, right? That aside,
that killer,
we forgive Punisher for way less.
What?
We forgive Punisher for way less. Technically, she killed 3 niggas. We let Punisher just murder motherfuckers. And she killed 3 niggas that were villainous, that kill people. And the fact that she's got to go to the raft with super villains. Like actual supervillains who enjoy murdering innocent people. That wasn't Trish's kick. She really just got desperate and scared and shit by the end of it because she got paranoid because she just really didn't want to go to jail because she really didn't think she was the bad guy. And then she accepted jail when she realized she was the bad guy. So at the end of the day, it's like, I don't really want her to spend the rest of her years on the raft because I don't think she deserves that.
I mean, I think you make a decent.
I really wish there was some way we could get some kind of. Like you said, even if it's one final Defenders where we could just get Luke out of the bad side, get Trish out of the raft in Mexico and Canada or some shit.
We just leave the Iron Fist
where he is. Yeah, we'll take Colleen instead.
We'll take Colleen. She is the new Iron Fist. Thank
you. And boom, boom, bam. And we get Bullseye as the villain, and we could just wrap everything up in a cool little Defenders 1 season, 1 shot on Disney Plus. Please give it to
me. You won't let Bullseye die.
I want Bullseye and Kingpin for it. I'll take Kingpin even though he got arrested for that season.
Shit, I'll take Kingpin. Please.
I think they should bring him into the Spider-Verse. Same actor. Because Kingpin is a Spider-Man villain before he was even a Daredevil villain. You don't want Kingpin and Tom Holland? Square off?
Nah.
Boo.
I won't be signing your petition. No.
I want it.
No,
I want it. Vincent D'Onofrio.
I'm okay with that.
Tom Holland. Let's get it going. Far From Home coming out like next week. Let's get it.
Is it next week?
July, the first week of July. What day are we at right now?
Is that 29th?
Today,
28th? 29th?
If we're in the late 20s, yeah, man.
27th, I'm sorry.
We got some Spider-Man to see next. That's gonna probably be the next thing we're reviewing, guys. Spider-Man Far From Home, which I believe is gonna be really good. I have high hopes for it.
If that's Wednesday, I think I'm off. So
I've got high hopes for it. It's the last installment of anything Marvel we're gonna have for a good year, yo.
Yeah, I'm gonna be checking that out.
Like, they have nothing else coming after that except for things that are like, they're writing the new Black Panther, they're writing Eternals and casting Eternals. Captain Marvel 2 is apparently, like, there's a bunch of things in production. As Black Widow, I think, is the only thing shooting right now.
Oh, it's actually shooting right now?
Black Widow shooting, but it's not gonna come out for another year.
Ugh. Alright.
Taskmaster, if you know anything about him, he's the villain, apparently.
Taskmaster?
Name sucks. Awesome villain. Look him up. But anyway, guys, this was this episode of Reviewing Dat. This is that actor guy, Mr. Bass, man. Hit us up at reviewingdat@gmail.com. You refer it, we review it. It's that simple, man. Where you at? Give us something fun to review, bruh. Also, the FlyWithBats@gmail.com. If you want to talk to the Fly with Bats crew, that's Alpha Joe 504 and DMAC. You dig, brand.com. You dig. This is that actor guy, Martin Bats Bradford. Find me at Mr. Bats on all your social media platforms. Spell it Mr. You can find me, Martin Bats Bradford, on Facebook. And, Google the motherfucker, man. Look me up. Find some things about me, man. Trying to get it in.
Yeah, man. Seance that shit.
And watch the next Seance that shit. And watch episode 4 of Queen Sugar. You might see somebody you know. I'm not about to even be that cryptic. It's not even being cryptic. I'm on the next episode of Queen Sugar by the time this comes out. Yeah, episode 4, man. Check it out.
Are those available as they air on Hulu, or am I gonna have to find?
I know nothing. I know nothing.
Okay.
Like I told you before, son. I do pirate. I do Jack Sparrow type things to get things that I get. I watch it when I watch it, and I delete it after that.
Right.
So, it's most likely how I'm going to see my own episode.
Okay.
And I'm on 2 episodes of Queen Sugar. I'm on episode 4 and I think 8. And they might possibly bring me back for the season finale. They stuck a pin in me. But I'm kind of nervous right now because bro, I got booked in this movie. They stuck a pin in me. When they say stuck a pin in you, that means that basically hold these dates because we're most likely about to book you for our movie. Last minute, very last minute, they took the pin about me and they went with another actor, son.
Oh, okay.
So now I got a pin still for Queen Sugar, and I'm like, well, I just had a pin taken out of me for this other project. Hope you bring me back, Queen Sugar. So, I always said, dog, you can't count it till it's in the pocket, till it's done. And even when it's done, sometimes they might cut your scene, dog. That's part of the game. Yeah. But yeah, for now, catch me in my little 2 episodes, bro. I'm saying 1 or 2 things, you feel me?
Word. I'm checking those out. It's your favorite host, Marty here, Marty. Hi, Marty.
Hi, Marty.
Hi.
It's Hi Marty Dose, dog. I'm there. I am there.
We're both there.
I was supposed to go to the gym after this podcast. I don't know if I'm going to make it.
Man, I am so behind on everything right now, dude. I'm like, I got some catching up to do, but tomorrow's another day. Yay.
A whole nother day.
But yeah, check me out at MartyEdwards 504 on Instagram, Twitter, and Snap at the chat. Also go to lowrainpictures.com. Click on the Your30 tab where I co-host the show there with, what's his name?
Black Actopedia!
Black Actopedia, y'all. Also known as The Arrogant Observer. Your30 with Marty and The Arrogant Observer. Check us out wherever you get your podcast. And, yeah.